All right. Hello and welcome. Today, we're going to do something really cool. We are going to unlock your very own musical superpower. And the best part is, it's a secret technique that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time, right at your fingertips. You ready to find out what it is? You know when you see someone playing the piano and it just sounds amazing? How do they get that music to sound so full and rich? Whether they're playing super loud or incredibly soft? You might think it's some kind of magic, but I promise you, it's something you can start learning right now. That's right. The key to making that incredible sound isn't some super complicated music theory. It's all about the way you shape your hand. Seriously, think of it as the most important building block for every single thing you'll ever play. And today, we're going to master it. So, what is this all-important shape? Well, it's probably way simpler than you think. We're going to start with a little imagination game. We'll call this the holding a ball shape, and it's all about finding the position that feels totally natural for your hand. What we're looking for is something called the natural curve. And the best part is, you don't have to force it or learn it from scratch. Your hand already knows how to do this. It's the shape your hand makes when it's completely relaxed, and that feeling is exactly what we want when we play the piano. Okay, let's try this together wherever you are. Just let your arm drop and hang loosely by your side. Now, look down at your hand. See how your fingers just kind of curl in naturally? That's it. That is the perfect shape. Now just lift that hand up, keeping that exact same curve, and pretend you're placing it on the piano. It should feel like you're gently holding a small ball. Awesome. So once you've got that natural curve, the next step is to make it strong. We want our fingers to be less like floppy noodles and a lot more like strong, sturdy bridges that can support some weight. And this right here is the crucial difference. On the correct side, you can see the knuckles are up, making a nice, strong arch. That's your bridge. It gives you the control you need for a really clear sound. But now look at the avoid side. When those finger joints collapse and go flat, you lose all your power. The sound just becomes weak and flimsy. Excellent! We've got the hand shape down and we've got our strong fingers ready to go. But they're both connected to something just as important, your wrist. And the magic word for the wrist is relaxed. We want it to feel like it's just floating there. A floating wrist is the perfect way to think about it. It shouldn't be stiff and flat like a board. And it definitely shouldn't be sagging down below the level of the keys. You're aiming for a gentle slope, kind of like a smooth ramp running from your arm, over your wrist, and down to your knuckles. This is what lets you move across the keyboard so smoothly. Think of your wrist like a shock absorber on a mountain bike. If it's stiff, you're going to feel every single bump. If it's stiff or sagging when you play, all that tension shoots right up your arm, which makes playing feel difficult and tiring. A relaxed, raised wrist is your secret to playing for longer and with way more feeling. Okay, so we've just built the perfect hand position, all the way from the fingers to the wrist. But why? Why do we spend all this time on just a shape? Well, let's connect all the dots, because this is where you'll see how it creates that amazing sound. It all starts with your arm. When you have this correct posture, you're no longer just poking at the keys with your fingers. Instead, you get to use the natural weight of your entire arm, channeling all that energy from your shoulder downwards. And that energy, that weight, flows down through your relaxed wrist and gets focused right into those strong, curved fingertips, our little bridges. Your fingertip becomes this single, powerful point of contact that's ready to press the key. And that is the magic moment. When all those things work together in harmony, the result is an incredible tone. It's not thin or weak, it's full, it's rich, and you are in complete control. You are literally pouring the weight of your arm directly into the music. How cool is that? This right here sums it all up perfectly. If any single part of that chain is broken, if your finger collapses or your wrist starts to sag, you lose that connection. The energy just disappears, and you get a weak, mushy sound. It's like trying to hammer in a nail with a sponge. It just won't work. Okay, you've got the whole technique now, but I have one last super practical tip for you that can honestly make or break your ability to use this awesome hand position correctly. Yep, we are talking about your fingernails. If your nails are too long, they physically get in the way. You can't press the key with the fleshy part of your fingertip. Instead, you get that clicking sound from the nail hitting the key, and your fingers can slip. So keeping them trimmed is one of the simplest, fastest ways to instantly get better control and a cleaner sound. So there you have it. The piano superpower was inside you all along. It's in your natural curve, your strong finger bridges, and your floating wrist. Now that you know how to connect your body to the piano to create a beautiful, powerful sound, the only question left is, what incredible music are you going to play first?